A complex legacy. Welcome to our exploration of the colonization of Africa, a journey through a complex legacy that shaped the continent and its people. Today, we'll delve into the rich cultures that existed long before European contact, the motivations behind colonization, and the lasting impacts that still resonate today. The pre-colonial era. Before the arrival of Europeans, Africa was home to a multitude of diverse societies, each with its own rich traditions, languages, and systems of governance. From the bustling trade cities of the West African empires to the sophisticated kingdoms of the East, Africa thrived in trade and culture. As early as the 15th century, European explorers began to venture into Africa, driven by a desire for trade, resources, and new territories. The initial interactions were often based on mutual benefit, but this would soon give way to exploitation. The Scramble for Africa. In 1884, the Berlin Conference marked a turning point in African history. European powers convened to divide the continent among themselves without any regard for the existing ethnic or cultural boundaries. This scramble for Africa saw nations like Britain, France, and Belgium racing to claim territories, often using military force. King Leopold II of Belgium, for example, infamously exploited the Congo Free State, resulting in millions of deaths. Colonial rule and its impact. Colonial rule took various forms, from direct control to indirect governance. Regardless of the approach, the effects were devastating. Economies were restructured to benefit the colonizers, with vast resources extracted and local populations subjected to forced labor. Education systems were altered, often promoting European languages and cultures at the expense of indigenous knowledge. Resistance and rebellion. Despite the oppressive regimes, resistance was widespread. Leaders like Samurai Ture in West Africa and Jomo Kenyatta in Kenya emerged to challenge colonial powers. These leaders inspired their people to fight back, leading to significant uprisings that showcase the resilience and determination of African societies. The road to independence. Following World War II, a wave of decolonization swept across Africa. The global landscape had changed, and the push for independence gained momentum. Countries began to seek self-determination, with leaders like Nelson Mandela and Kwame Nkrumah advocating for freedom. The path to independence was often fraught with conflict, but the desire for autonomy could not be quelled. The legacy of colonization today. The legacy of colonization is evident in many facets of African life. Economic dependency, political instability, and cultural identity crises are just a few of the challenges that remain. As Africa continues to navigate its post-colonial reality, understanding this history is crucial. The call for reparations and the need for reconciliation are increasingly part of the dialogue. In conclusion, the colonization of Africa was not just a historical event. It was a transformative period that shaped the continent's present and future. As we reflect on this complex legacy, we must engage with the stories, cultures, and aspirations of African peoples. Thank you for joining us on this journey. Don't forget to subscribe, share your thoughts in the comments, and stay tuned for more discussions on the rich history of Africa.